All right, I'm here with Young from Sungrow. Young, you've been at Sungrow since 2020.
Mhm,
It's been a while, and you're going to give us a peek behind the curtain, what happens here at the After Sales Support Centre in Sydney.
mhm.
So you're going to tell me what's the most common problem the installs are calling about when they're giving you guys a call on the hotline.
Of course, yeah. Because the promotion of the battery rate released by the government since last year, and there is a rapid increasing volume of the installation about the batteries. So the most of the problems regarding our hotline center is more about the pre-installation consultation and some problems during the commissioning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So with the commissioning, so the installers, how are you making sure the installers are up to date with commissioning protocols? I guess that making sure they're not wasting time on site trying to get these inverters online.
Yeah.
How you and your team help build those relationships, and how do you educate them?
We do have a different methods to help the customer to finish this part. The first one is we have a hotline center, and we have 50 people behind that working on that one. The second one is we have a WhatsApp groups, and we also have the Facebooks. Yeah.
They should try to use, yeah, WhatsApp, Facebook, as well as the call center.
Yeah.
But you guys are pretty active as well. You're going out to installers, you're going out to meet them face to face, you're attending events, you're trying to make sure you're building that rapport so you can make sure the communication's positive in going forward.
Yes, yes, this is a kind of beside the except for the after sales job, we do meet the installers face to face as well, to do some products training, to make to get the feedback from the installer and make improvements for our further product as well. So and meanwhile, for our daily job, normally we do remote support because the product is highly integrated on the iSolar cloud in the monitoring.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm.
So you've got 50 people here in the support center, you were telling me.
Yes,
That's a lot.
correct.
That's probably more than most of the other companies in the industry. So
Yeah.
you're investing a lot in the people, which is fantastic because we want to make sure it's not just product dumping in Australia, that you're supporting them with a resource to get these things installed and supported.
Yeah.
My question is, how many calls does Sungrow receive in each day? And like how are your average wait times comparatively?
Yeah, like recently we got 5 to 800 phone calls per day. It really depends the weather as well. And yeah.
And so obviously there's peak times, there's off peak times. You guys are open on Saturday as well. Like you're finding lots of people calling on the weekends too.
Yes, yes, we do have a support on the Saturday as well. Comparing with the weekdays, Saturday is less that busy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
And how do you try to measure the success of your sort of your team here? Like, is it getting your wait time down to less than 30 seconds? Like, is there sort of marks you guys sort of set to target to make sure the installer's not waiting? Because there's a lot of bad stories in our industry. There's people all the time on forums, like on the solar cutters forums, they're complaining they're waiting on hold for 40 minutes, for an hour, no answers.
Mm.
Is this something that you guys take seriously?
Yeah, that's a very difference from our Sungrow. Like, in Australia, we normally wait for a long time to get the response. But for our team, actually, the normal waiting time should be 1 or 2 minutes, should be very less. Except for some like long queues, it will not up to 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's obviously peak times and off peak times and things
yes,
like that.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, very quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
So you're telling about training, and there's always lots of compliance changes and standard changes.
mm,
It's near on impossible sometimes for the installers to actually know what's right and what's wrong.
mm.
So how can an installer feel confident contacting Sungrow that you'll know that's the most up-to-date and compliant answer and solution, I guess, for their inquiry? What does Sungrow do internally?
Yeah, firstly, it should be pointed out that all of our employees are at least a bachelor degree, and some are master, even one PhD in our team, and they all graduated from the bachelor degree and master degree of the electrical engineering.
Mhm.
So they are highly related about the professional things. And the second one is our staffs, like we get together by week and get trained get well trained together, and if there's some new standard coming out, we will just bring out to everyone's in time to make sure they will know this knowledge in time.
Yeah, so you're making time twice a week to make sure that Sungrow has the right up-to-date answers
Yes,
for all these situations. Obviously, with different DNSP requirements and different compliance requirements for different schemes, it's a lot to obviously get your head around.
yes, correct.
It's comforting to know from obviously the solid cutters and industry perspective, you
Yeah,
guys are taking that seriously.
yeah.
Yeah,
And we do it from when we're selecting people into our team. And also we get the people well trained
yeah,
when they join on board as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Young. It's been fun, and like I'm looking forward to giving you guys a call, and I'll make sure hopefully I can speak to you again soon.
Sure, sure. Have a try, please.